From the Ticats Audio Network, this is Tasker and Andy.
Welcome to a special episode of Tasker and Andy. I'm Luke Tasker, and of course, he's Andy Fantuz. The Ticats getting ready for the third game of the season, their home opener. And as they do, we'll have Alumnus of Distinction. And this week, none other than Speedy B, Brandon Banks, one of the Ticat greats, and a good friend of Andy and I. Brandon, man, how are you?
I'm doing well, man. How y'all doing? Thanks for having me, first of all.
Dude, it's great. I was so pumped when I heard before this last game that we were going to put this together, a podcast with you to put on the Ticats Audio Network, and just the fact that you're coming back to the field. Andy and I were talking before this game in Toronto. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think maybe I ran into you on the field in your last year with Toronto, but it's been a while since I've seen you, man, and I'm glad that they're gonna honor you. Who gave you the call? How'd you know that you were coming back to Hamilton to do this?
Scott Mitchell. He just came in. Actually, he said, I guess he was up in the suites or whatever, and I guess it was a picture. And he walked by and took a picture of it, and he told me, he was like, he misses me. He was thinking about me. Then we started texting back and forth. Then he actually called me and pretty much told me they wanted to bring me up. So it's pretty dope. Obviously, to feel the way I feel about, how I feel about Hamilton, and for them to honor me and for me to come back around, it's pretty dope.
It all started in 2013 when you came in with your long hair and number 87. Full circle. 10 years later, can you believe it?
Right, man. Times go by fast. I remember, going by, people always say it go by fast in a blink of an eye, but it really did, man. I just remember going in. Matter of fact, you remember we didn't even really have it. When I first got out there, we was at Guelph, playing at Guelph, you remember? So, yeah, we've been through it all with him.
Speedy, you and I came in the same week. And we showed up there and we're like, who is this massive Canadian wide receiver with these hands like dinner plates?
Right.
That's just balling. The first game, when we went up there, well, you might have been playing, because I was up there and I was on a week on the practice squad, and then I played in Guelph against Calgary. But the week before I was playing, that was the game, Andy, when you punted one into the stands.
Yep.
And that was Speedy and I's both of our introduction to the CFL was very
welcome
Andy
to
Fantuz
CFL.
heavy.
Right.
Yeah.
Banks, what are some of your favorite memories from being in Hamilton?
Favorite memory. Let's see. Obviously the stadium opener. That was crazy. When we first moved into the stadium.
The gray jerseys.
I love them gray jerseys. And I think my personal favorite one is probably the Montreal playoff game, obviously, right?
3 TDs, 3 return tees?
Yeah, well, two. I did 3. One got called back, remember? yeah. But yeah, obviously that. And then just growing in the city as a man, bro. I really grew as a man in the city. I got so many memories and so many dope friends I've met in the city of Hamilton since I've been there. I just got so many memories, but yeah, them two are the top that come off the head right now.
Yeah, watching you.
Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, I was going to say, watching Banksy grow as a player and professional, and seeing the way you kind of changed the way you took care of your body and the way you approached the game, it honestly made me so proud. We weren't quite locker mates because there was a little hallway in between us, but we were right next to each other, and it was man, I can't say that 1 year you had 2019 how wild the performance was. You just always seemed to come up clutch. I mean, you've been like that since the beginning, and even when you're on the dark side, you were making big plays and ended up getting that elusive cup, but.
Right, but man, I learned a lot from you, bro. You was the big name when I first came in, bro. I learned everything from you, pretty much how to, learn the tricks of the Canadian game and just how to take advantage of what opportunities was given. I just saw how you took care of yourself, how you was professional, man. Like you said, it probably took me 2 or 3 years, but I eventually got it. And like you said, learn how to take care of my body and learn how to take the game more seriously than I was. It was, I was playing for a reason, not just out there just lollygagging. But like I said, I learned a lot from you as the OG, and of course you too as Task. You came right in and shut the game up in him. So I definitely, like you said, I watched you at wide receiver while I was on, special teams and stuff like that. Like, dang man, I wish I can get beside Lukey and do and stuff like that. And obviously, it came full circle. We was able to do that in the longer run. But yeah, man, you two guys was, I mean, pretty much what I had to learn from.
Yeah, that was fun. We had who were some of the when the three of us were on the field at the same time. We were out there. Bakari Grant would have been there, but
Right.
he could have been a little bit before when Speedy, you were like full-time receiver. I mean, we would have been out there with Greg Ellingson a little bit.
TT maybe Tolliver.
Yeah, Terrence Tolliver, a lot.
We had some guys, man.
Taekwon.
Oh yeah,
Taekwon, man, Underwood and Sinkfield for sure. Like those guys were the names in our mix, right?
Yeah, that lets you know how good we was. I couldn't even crack the starting wide receiver position.
No, that's when you were still a secret, man. Talk a little bit more about that, because I don't think it's really. It's like I can't even think of another player who goes through a transition of. I mean, you came up here as a return man solely. Like we in that 2013 and into 14, like we had packages where you would come in and do some special play, right, in the backfield. But what do you? I mean, you gave credit to Andy. How else did that transition happen? Like, explain to listeners what it was. All of a sudden, 2018 came around, and you were all of a sudden, one of the best receiver in the league.
To be honest, I think to be personally, you know what kind of guy I am. I think I always had it in me. I just needed an opportunity, and I just needed a coach to believe in me. Not saying that Tommy didn't, but I think at the time, it was just, if you think about the Canadian game, man, that special teams was a big part of the game, a big part of our team. So we pretty much, ran with that momentum and, let the other guys that was already there, like, Ellison, you, and Tooth, do what y'all do, and Bakari. But man, the transition, like you said, man, it was just, I always knew I had it in me. I just needed the opportunity to get out there and show it. And obviously it came when June Jones came in and really gave me the opportunity to be the, number one, number two receiver and get, 8 to 10 balls thrown at you a game. And obviously be the type of player I am. Y'all know I like the ball in my hands, and the more times I get the ball in my hands, the more action I'm gonna try to give.
So did you like being a receiver when you stopped doing the return duties? Did you like that more, just being a sole receiver, or did you like the blend, or did you kind of like every chapter of your career? I
mean, early, probably by 2018, 19, I loved doing both. But as I got older, I was like, I don't even want no more punt return. I just rather run a route and catch the ball easier. But that punt return, man, you get hit by two different special team players. So I mean, I was taking a beating. But like I said, the end of my career, I couldn't do both of them. But man, 2018, 2019, as long as I'm on the field and I'm getting the opportunity to have the ball, I want to be on the field.
So do you miss playing, or what do you miss the most about it, if so?
I just miss the friends, and being in the locker room, and just the bus rides, and the plane rides.
That's the best part.
Yeah, that's the best part. I didn't realize it until, like, obviously being away from it now. It's like, I just miss that. I don't miss practice. I don't want to go to practice. I don't miss getting hit, nothing like that. But I just miss, like, just the atmosphere of being around football, just the everyday grind, getting up. You seeing the guys when you walk in, you seeing that guy that's there every day first. Just that same routine, you know what I mean? I'm waking up every day like, dang, what to do next?
Yeah, having that purpose, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
So if I give you 4 weeks from today, can you get back on the field and return a kick?
I can play tomorrow right now.
Come on, okay.
I'm working out every day. I had to race to high school. I had Neon, Hines that played for Buffalo, right?
Yeah.
He's from here, from Raleigh. He had a camp Saturday, and I ended up racing to high school and smoking him. Everybody like, you still can play. I said, I can run a 4.4 right now if I need to.
Oh man, that's great, dude. That's good. So, I mean, can you say for sure that it's done, or is it still just an open whatever? Open
it's to be honest, it's still open. I was kind of waiting to like this time of the year to see it on TV. If I feel like I'm really miss it, to get that itch back. I'm not gonna lie, I do miss it. I would like to play, but obviously the situation got to be great, and obviously. I'm satisfied. Obviously, I won the championship last year, so I'm not, I'm looking for nothing crazy. But if I get a call, I might entertain it.
Yeah.
What are you up to now?
I'm just personal training, man. Giving back to the community right now. Trying to working on opening up my personal gym. I actually ran out of gym right now, so I'm trying to open my own gym facility to really. But right now, I'm just training kids, giving back, throwing camps up. That's pretty much it. And obviously being a father, man, my kid's out for the summer, so they just wearing me every day right now.
Nice. Little small speed, man. He spent a couple summers with us in the locker room.
Right.
Man. How's he doing?
he doing real well. He ain't small to me no more. He big. He think he a teenager. He think he grown now, but he's doing real well. He actually doing baseball right now, and his
Oh
travel
yeah.
team is pretty nice, and they traveling right now. So I hope he take on that and don't play football.
Well, a lot of lucky,
true, man. True.
A lot of lucky youth in North Carolina get to learn from one of the best ever. And
Right.
on top of that, just I think I mean, kind of talking to both of you, but especially Speedy, like I think your size is inspirational too, because a lot of people think if they're small, you know, they can't make it in the pros in a game like football. And you sure, you know, getting most outstanding player is just incredible, and the things you could do. So.
Right. So that's pretty much my message that I'm preaching to the youth. Obviously, at the camps that I go to, and I actually did a speaking engagement probably about a month ago, and that was mainly my main message that anything is possible. As you can see, you can look at me and my posture. I ain't so big, and obviously I done made it to the highest levels, and obviously done won a couple of awards. But I just be preaching that anything is possible, man. And my size, I did it and was able to do it. So I just preach to the youth: don't let nobody deter you from your dream, and believe it.
Well, you've always been a big part of the community and the youth when you were in Hamilton as well. You have any memories you want to share about that side, about off the field being in Hamilton?
Oh man, I got some dope fans in Hamilton. I had one of my closest friends that I met in Hamilton actually got my autograph tattooed on his arm.
That is amazing.
That let me know how dedicated the city was to Hamilton football. So then I have Miss Shirley. She's an elderly lady. She's actually currently living in a nurse home. She's probably one of my biggest fans. She's actually coming. I'm gonna meet her on Friday when I come in town.
Oh, that's
So
great.
I got some dedicated fans that I still actually keep in contact with, that I talk to, and everybody know Hamilton got one of the best fan bases in the CFL. So I appreciate them. I know they hated me last year, but I'm pretty sure it come back around full circle.
It puts a smile on my face when I think about some of the off-field events, not the community events and not necessarily the bus trips, but just some of the bonding we had outside the lines, whether it be locker room parties or house parties. It just makes me smile thinking about it.
To be honest, I was last year when I was with the Toronto team. Obviously JT was over there with me. And obviously, they do a lot of betting on the NFL games over there. So I'm like, damn, back in the day, Tuesday used to have the little NFL pick every week. We don't even do that no more. Like, we don't even, I miss stuff like that. You know what I mean? That brought us together, right?
Yeah, too. I can like remember all the times at your previous house when you were playing for the Cats, like Winona area, and that was just great team building, man. Those were good years of you had your Halloween party was the yearly Fantuz household event, and man, it was good times. And the Ticats do it great, man. Like we got together in the off season for stuff. The mini camp was less of a training camp and more of just a time to come get paid doing community events and stuff.
Right. Man, that was dope, man. That's one thing I always said about this organization, man. They definitely showed us love and let us be us, and as well as tapped into the community, and I like that.
So what was it like winning the title finally after all those years?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, it was everything it's supposed to be. And I mean, obviously, to my story, to go deeper than it is. So I done been a champion in the track. I've been a champion in basketball. But I've been playing football all my life and never been a champion. But I've been to the Super Bowl in Pop Warner. I went to a bowl game in college. Then obviously we went to all the Great Cups with Hamilton. I never won. So with me finally winning it, with this timing in my career, I mean, it was just everything that I kind of needed. It kind of was like a soothing feeling. I was kind of like satisfied with everything that I worked hard to do in my career, obviously, right?
Closure.
Right, just closure for me. It just felt so good. It just I just always wanted to be called the best, man. I just always wanted to win it. I just always wanted to see that confetti fall on me, and it was for the reason for a win for me. So it was just everything it's supposed to be.
Well, I was out in Regina, and I got a chance to get a big hug from Speedy in his double blue with the confetti coming down, so that was pretty cool for me as well.
I mean, it started with you, and then the last person I see was you. That's pretty dope. So.
That is good. That's a great story. The best part of watching that game was when the camera was on you after the game. Just so happy for you to have made that jump, and I think most Ticat fans, probably there's a little bit who have a little bitterness about it. Most Ticat fans, I really think, were just so happy to see our guy Speedy get a championship, even if it wasn't with the Ticats. But Speedy fans, Speedy's going to be available on game day this coming Friday. Autographs before the game, and of course he'll be out there, Oski Wee Wee on the field with Pigskin Pete and with the Hamilton Hammer out there with the team. Who knows? Maybe that's not the last time he's going to be on the field this year.
Tell Coach Troy to give me a call.
There you go. But you never know. And also, I can guarantee it's not going to be the last time you get honored on the field, not as a player, too. I'm sure there'll be more of that in the future. But for this first time, not suited up on the game, but out there to be recognized, super excited for you, man. Any last words you'd like to say to just the fans and listeners who are looking forward to seeing you?
Yeah, I just like for everybody, for former players, former coaches, former fans, and everybody, man. I just want to thank y'all for everything y'all done for me. I mean, Hamilton is my life. That's why I grew up and became the person who I am today. I just want to say thank y'all for always support, the good and bad. I mean, I know I wasn't perfect, but man, it's one of the best fan bases I've ever been a part of. Y'all showed y'all dedication and always, cheer me on when times was needed. Always stuck with us when we lost and things was bad. I remember going 0-8. I mean, fans were still, sending me messages and encouraging us, to do better and win some games. But I just want to say thank you from all my heart, and Hamilton will always be in my heart. And it won't be the last time you see me for sure.
Well said, buddy. We I know Luke and I say I love you, man, and I know a lot of listeners would feel the same way, and I can't wait to see you and catch up at halftime as well with me and Bubba, and It's going to be a fun weekend for you. I hope you take it all in and just enjoy it, man.
I definitely will, and I appreciate you guys. Like you said, man, started with y'all, and I'm happy to join the elite alumni group that y'all guys are part of and that Hamilton has, and I just can't wait to see the atmosphere again. I miss it so much.
Great stuff, man. Congrats. Love you guys. Andy, Speedy, I'll see you guys this weekend. Thanks for tuning in to Task and Twos.
Task and Twos. Like and subscribe to hang with them weekly.